Good morning, dear hearts. We are on the epilogue, day 2. We will read 2 more paragraphs and then complete it tomorrow, which will be the last day of the calendar year 2024. There will also be an extra video for subscribers. But please subscribe if you haven't yet. You'll get that extra video. This has been a beautiful year that we have spent together. We have worked very diligently in undoing the ego thoughts within our mind and making way, opening up the space for thoughts that are filled with love and that are whole and complete thoughts to come in and to take over those spaces. We have been learning diligently and applying ourselves to letting go of judgments that all they do is hold us back and keep us small. And we're not meant to be small. We're meant to be expansive because that is our inheritance. We are the children of God, and God is not small, little, and insignificant, nor are we. So as we complete this epilogue, we are coming and weaving everything together before we take our spiritual tapestry off of the loom and wrapping ourselves within it, that it will be our touchstone of knowing, a reminder of how much we are loved and cared for, and that every decision, when we allow it to be made through our holy mind, will be one that is easy and will lead us closer and closer to the remembrance of what we are and what our Father is. So, no more specific lessons are assigned, for there is no more need of them. Our use for words is almost over. Henceforth, hear but the voice for God and for yourself when you retire from the world to seek reality instead. When we pull back from this world, this ego land world, when we pull back from it, then we will allow our mind to go into what is real and what is true instead of what this world offers us. He will direct your efforts, telling you exactly what to do, how to direct your mind, and when to come to him in silence, asking for his sure direction and his certain word. And yes, those are the overtones again of lesson 71. Back in the beginnings of the workbook, there is, I believe it is lesson 3, that says this is a major lesson and will be repeated from time to time. Lesson 71, I think, could be described as that as well, because it has been repeated from time to time, very recently, in fact. So way back and close to the beginning of the study time, and now at the very completion. I'm not going to say ending, because this is not a course that we end. It is just one that we repeat and go deeper into each and every time. But again, telling us exactly what to do. Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? How to direct my mind? What would you have me say when I come to him in silence and asking his sure direction for his certain word? What would you have me say? And to whom? So I see 71. It's not a giant stride, but it is a major lesson. His is the word that God has given you. His is the word you choose to be your own. And the word is capitalized. So it is, not only is it God's promise, but it is what is real and true and eternal. It will not change. It is like love. It is like trust. It has no opposite. It is all encompassing. And it brings us closer and closer to that space that we thought we had left, but we find it is waiting for us. And we have only lingered and wandered off just a little bit. It seemed like it was a giant chasm between home and here. but it's just a mere small pathway, and we are coming closer and closer to closing what we thought was a big gap. And now I place you in his hands. This is our elder brother telling us, I place you in his hands to be his faithful followers, and ask to be his faithful followers with him as guide throughout every difficulty and all pain that you may think is real. We're being guided. The decisions are being made. And I have often gone to the lines in paragraph 6 in chapter 14 that tells us that when you have learned to decide with God, all decisions become as easy and as right as breathing, as easy as our breath. And what do we know? We know that God is right there with our next breath, with our next thought, with our next heartbeat. There's no effort, and you will be led as gently as if you were being carried down a quiet path in summer. This path, this very short distance, we are being brought home. And it's only our own volition that seems to make deciding hard. It's only our still stubbornness of wanting to make the decisions, to be right. And so often we are not happy when we are right. So now we allow ourselves to be guided. Nor will he give you pleasures that will pass away, for he gives only the eternal and the good. Let him prepare you further. He has earned your trust by speaking daily to you of your father and your brother and yourself. Speaking daily to us. These lessons, they have spoken to us daily. Every single day we have had the opportunity to be with our Father, to be with our elder brother, to be with the Holy Spirit. He will continue. Now you walk with him, certain as is he of where you go, as sure as he of how you should proceed, as confident as he is of the goal and of your safe arrival in the end. It's as easy as going down that pathway in summer, gently being guided. As I did yesterday, I'm going to share something that I wrote about paragraphs 3 and 4. Specific directions are finished, and our need for words, as was said in the introduction, is waning. We will be as free from words as possible. In place of words, we have thoughts that will direct us in each moment, and his direction is always guided by the thought of inclusion. Everyone benefits. It is certain we will all experience the love of wherever we are taken. His is the only direction that guides us home. So this we choose of our own free will. And we will be guided around or through any hardship that seems to arise. And all eternal happiness will be ours. This is our gift, our reward for doing our daily practice and having this commitment. We walk now side by side with our brothers, our sisters, to a home we never truly left. And that's it for today. One more day, and then there are many, many lessons. You can't get rid of me that easily. So please like, share, and subscribe. Please smile. This is a happy time. Please breathe. Please pray that others can feel the same joy that you do. And please be here tomorrow. Namaste.